Welcome to another edition of Sodom and G News, where we tell you the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
But understand, Satan's greatest tool is misdirection and deception. Fair use.
There's been even more in South Jersey, but we still don't know where they're coming from. Nick Calloway went to the experts to find out why we're still waiting for answers.
This video shows one of those possible drones hovering over rooftops in Ridgewood in Bergen County Thursday night. Multiple police departments in Bergen County started receiving reports from residents this week about the mysterious objects circling the skies. It wasn't just in northern and central New Jersey. Residents in several South Jersey towns saw them Thursday night too.
They weren't like the normal, drone that somebody would purchase and use in their home. They were large. Some were described as large as like an SUV.
Evesham Police Chief Walt Miller said those large drones hovered for several hours before flying off again.
We are looking at possible connections to northern New Jersey that's experiencing the same type of incidents.
The FBI is leading the investigation with help from state police. Kenneth Gray is a retired FBI special agent, now a lecturer at the University of New Haven in Connecticut.
I'm amazed at with the potential threat to military bases, that they have not put up aircraft themselves and tracked to see where these drones are ending up at.
Jacob Shapiro is a professor of politics and international affairs at Princeton University. He thinks the drone operators are likely just hobbyists, but
if these are in fact flying without the FAA required identification signals, it's clearly illegal. Whether it's something more nefarious than that is unclear.
It's a mystery police officers and residents up and down the Garden State want solved. In Bergen County, Nick Calloway, CBS News, New York.
So what I did, elders, under the cover of people...
In the skies above the east, reports of mysterious...
Yeah, ain't nothing mysterious. Let me tell you, in the midst of all of this, the same time they had people looking at some grainy footage, claiming that someone was on the lam after the CEO of United Healthcare was allegedly, assassinated. While everyone was looking at that, they were having hearings on these so-called drones. Now, I noticed when you type in Project Bluebeam, Google has a long list of fact checks. Project Bluebeam, why Project Bluebeam conspiracy is so dangerous. Usually when something is fact checked, when you research it, it leads people who are skeptical to really look into why they're going through so much trouble to put a modifier on hot button topics, to have you question what people are actually saying. Because who are the fact checkers? Okay. Could the fact checkers be liars? What would make us trust these so-called fact checkers? But then I looked into Project Bluebeam. I'm not going to make no conspiracy theory or have an opinion on it, because I know if the media, which is Satan's tongue, is saying it, then there's something behind it. Which at the end of the day, it's not going to be about lights in the sky. So what did I do, elders? You know what I do. This morning, I was, sitting there. I'm like, hold up. They're trying to scare people again. Right? Usually when they're trying to scare people, some legislation is on the table that people would normally push back against if it wasn't for the boogeyman. Right? Now, check this out. Check this out now. Come to find out that they were having hearings concerning the threat of some foreign stuff coming out of the waters. And then it was asked, well, why didn't y'all shoot it down? If an enemy is operating, why didn't y'all just shoot it? That's what the Air Force is for. Well, no, we're still looking into it and all this or whatever the case is. Right? Hold up. You got some foreign objects operating and you are afraid to shoot it down? But yet, if George Floyd is outside of the corner store selling Lucy's, right? Him being choked out is justified.